Happy Mother's Day sa lahat ng moms, momshies, mamas at nanays out there. This series is extra special kasi we're celebrating the real MVPs. Mompreneurs na kahit pagod, tuloy pa rin. Nung kahit walang tulog, naka-client call pa rin. Kahit may iyak sa background, push pa rin sa deadline. We invited amazing moms who are chasing their dreams while raising little humans. For our first episode of this Mother's Day special entitled Freelancing Ina, we're excited na ipakilala ang aming first guest. Warning, hindi kayo ready para dito. Kailangan nyo ng tissue sa tabi nyo. Mapapaisip kayo if you're living according to your values and what success means in your life. Kilala siya bilang online business manager, skill mastery coach sa The Freelance Movement Tribe, at magaling na mompreneur. Kaya hold on tight, moms and titas. This episode might just give you goosebumps and inspiration for days or even forever. Let's welcome the one and only Mommy Tish Pasag.
Hello everyone! So ito na naman tayo sa ating new series for our podcast today, ang ating Mother's Day series. Okay. So for today, ang ating first guest ay si Tish, si Mommy Tish. So Tish, please introduce yourself, your name, what business do you run, ilan ba yung kids mo? Go for it.
Hi guys. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for inviting me in your podcast. And very, very happy ako kasi this is a very special episode and you chose me to be part of this episode, this Mother's Day episode. By the way, my name is Tish. I am a virtual business integrator. I run Ask Ali Pasag Virtual Services. And I've been in the business for 22 years already. So I started 2003. And I am a mom of four. I'm not gonna say teenagers anymore because I have adults already, but three beautiful angels. Yeah.
Nice! Nakaka-excite. Mas marami pa kaming gusto matutunan from you. So, ready ka na ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ito na. So, ito ang ating first question. So, what was your dream as a child and how did this evolve eventually?
As a child, syempre the usual, no? Ang gusto lagi is to become a doctor. So, yun yung ano ka
Mm,
dati. I wanted to be a doctor. And then, after that, nag-evolve siya. Kasi gusto ko sumali sa Little Miss Philippines. So sabi ko gusto ko maging
mm,
artista. Ako yung tipo na pinapaakyat
pwede,
sa
pwede.
ibabaw ng ibabaw
Mm,
ng table tapos may hawak na rolling brush. Tapos kakata sa ibabaw
ang
ng
cute.
table. So yun yung dream. Pero ayun, I ended up being a freelancer which I have no regrets. But napakalayo compared sa kung anong gusto ko when I started. I mean, nung maliit pa ako.
That's really nice. Yung dream mo ba about pagiging doktor, ano ba siya? Ano naging reason niya? Yung parents mo ba, doktor? Or parang nakita mo lang nung bata ka, yung ginagawa nila?
Well, I don't know. I think it's just yung mga kaedad ko, makaka-relate dito. So, nung mga era kasi namin, parang halos lahat ng pangarap ng mga bata. Gusto ko pong maging doktor kasi aalagaan ko po ang nanay at tatay ko pag nagkasakit. So, yun ang mga ratsadahan ng mga 80s, no? So,
Yes.
yes, 1980s ang momshi. So, yun yung mga dream ng mga batang 80s that time. So, yeah. Siguro influenced.
Mhm. Common pala yun kasi parang nung 90s, parang more on teacher naman ang common.
Oo,
Pansin
teacher
ko lang.
naman. Kami
So, ayan.
doktor.
That's nice. Grabe, no? Grabe yung standard pala noon. Doctor agad. So, ayan. Thank you for sharing that, Tish. So, for our second question naman, what inspired you to start your freelance journey or passion project, and what did the beginning really look like?
Naku, we'll go down memory lane. Medyo mahaba-haba to.
Yes.
Pwede may extension mga 5 hours. Charot. So, paano ko ba to sisimulan? Okay. I think I was an example of, perfect example of who not to follow. Siguro, I am not a perfect child. I am not a perfect daughter. Um, Pero matalino ko. Claim ko na yon, matalino ko. High school, honor student, college, ganyan. I was a scholar ng DOST. I passed UPLB. So parang feeling prestigious. Itinaas ako ng mga tao sa pedestal. And
Wow.
dahil ang mga magulang ko, my mom is alam niyo manicurista na
Mm-hmm.
home service. So yun yung trabaho ng nanay ko. Dala-dala niya ako na maliit pa ako, bitbit niya ako kahit saang customer, nagka-house to house kami. And then ang tatay ko naman is a market guard, nagbabantay ng palengke. So ako yung typical batang palengke, no, na lumaki kasama ng nanay niya pagmamanicure. And dahil matalino kang bata, pe- pe- people look up to me and they say, itong batang ito mag-aahon sa pamilya niya sa hirap. So, yun yung naging ano nila na parang ako yung mag-aahon sa hirap sa pamilya namin. Pero I think pagdating sa pera, salat kami sa pera. Wala kaming ganong kalaking pera. But my father, he's able to make it to the point na kumakain kami 3 beses isang araw. Very generous ang tatay ko pagdating dyan. Sukdo lang mangutang siya, mangungutang niya para may makain kami. Nagtatawanan nga kami noon kasi kapag ang ulam namin karne, ibig sabihin wala kaming pera. Bakit? Kasi inuutang yun ng tatay ko sa palengke. Pero pag ang ulam namin ay isda, ibig sabihin, oy, pwedeng makahingi ng 20. Kasi ibig sabihin may pera si tatay, may pambiling isda. So, despite the fact I was raised with love, nurturing, so yun lang yung yaman ko, yung pagmamahal ng mga magulang ko. And then yung kapatid ko, dalawa lang kami magkapatid. I still made a mistake. What you call this? I started young sa pagpapamilya. I was not able to finish my studies even though engineering ako sa UPLB,
Ilang
UST
taon ka
Scholar.
nun?
Nung ilang taon ako nung nabuntis or ilang taon ako?
Yes.
I was
Nung
20.
nabuntis.
20.
Mm-hmm.
20 ako nung nabuntis ako. So, ano na ako nun, tipo fourth year? Third year? Third year, fourth year college na ako nun. 5 years kasi ang engineering.
Yes.
So, ang nangyari sa akin nun, parang um, nabuntis, pero pinanagutan naman ako ng asawa ko. Kaya lang,
Mm-hmm.
alam mo yung parang eto yung pangarap, biglang boom, naglaho lahat. Kasi ako yung inaasahan nila eh. Pero sabi namin mag-asawa, we'll prove to them. Prove natin na kaya natin tumayo. Kasi lahat ng tao na nakita sa amin, they told us na parang, ay, hindi yan magsasucceed. Sa simula lang yan, maghihiwalay din yan, mga batang nag-asawa and all. And I tried a lot of things, no? Kasi merong discrimination sa mga undergraduates. Hindi ako nakagraduate, no?
Yes, totoo
So,
yan.
maraming discrimination. Mag-a-apply ka, hindi ka tatanggapin. Kasi they just wanted that one piece of paper. Pero hindi ko dina-down ano yung one piece of paper na I know that's really important. Yun din ang pangarap ko para sa mga anak ko. Pero at that time, yun yung naging struggle ko. Wala ako ng papel na yun. Though I know, mayabang ako eh. Kaya ko yan. Sabihin niyo sa akin kung anong trabahong gagawin, kaya kong trabahuhin yan. Pero since I don't have that diploma, na ano ko, napagkait sa akin yung opportunity. So I went to call center industry, yun ang kumupkop sa akin for I think 3 years or 4 years. Nagbabiyahe ako from Los Baños to Makati to Alabang. Araw-araw nagbabiyahe ako. Kasi yung anak ko, lactose intolerant. So, kailangan ako
Oh.
mag-breastfeed sa bata. So, pag ganyan-ganyan lang ako. And it took my toll on me. Kasi ano yun eh. Ang hirap yung biyahe ka araw-araw, pagod, puyat, tapos sa gabi yung trabaho mo. And then, eto na. Hindi ito tawag na freelancing, na wala freelancing nung araw. Ang tawag dun ay
Mm-hmm.
work from home jobs. Yan, yung mga work from
Oh,
home jobs.
interesting.
Nagsimula ako, wala pang Odesk. Naghahanap ako ng client
Hmm.
sa Craigslist. Alam niyo ba yun mga ineng kung ano yung Craigslist?
Yes, maraming chismis
Ah,
dyan.
are you familiar with Craigslist?
For yung mga
Yes.
gigs, yeah.
Ang Craigslist
Yes.
ay parang, alam niyo yung sa phone dati, di ba may yellow pages?
Mm-hmm.
Ang Craigslist dati is parang yellow pages yun. Parang talagang ano lang siya, yung
Mm-hmm.
post-post ganyan. So doon ako nagsimula. So did I choose to do freelancing? No. It's just that at that time, ito lang yung nai-present sa akin ng pagkakataon. Ito lang yung tanging industry who accepted me for who I am and who gave me the opportunity to grow. Isang tanong,
Ganda.
ang haba ng sagot, ano? Sabi sa'yo, mahaba kasi yung pinanggalingan.
Okay lang yan, okay lang. Pero curious lang ako, naisipan mo bang tapusin yung engineering course mo or hindi na talaga?
Year 2014.
Hmm.
2014, kasi may agency na ako eh. My agency
Mhm.
started 2009. So, virtual assistant agency. So, 2014, I was living the life. Alam mo yung parang yung one press of the button, then sige lang,
Mhm.
nagtatrabaho yung mga tao ko, then check in, check out. So, sabi ko sa asawa ko,
Mhm.
I wanted to finish college kasi I wanted to be a perfect example sa mga anak ko. Na, uy, si mami kahit ganito na yung edad niya, tinry pa rin niyang tapusin kasi I want him to finish college. Kaya lang, nung nag-a-apply ulit ako, sabi nila, uy, ituloy mo yung ano yung sa engineering. Parang irrelevant na siya. Hindi na siya relevant kasi
Mhm.
agricultural engineering eh. So,
Okay.
sino ba ang mag-hire ng virtual assistant na agricultural engineer? Eh, mga kalabaw ang hawak namin doon, 'di ba? So, parang paano ka magiging BA diyan? Tapos Open University ang next bet ko. Kaya lang,
Okay.
nung nagtatry ako na mag-Open University, may biglang malakihang project sa agency. So, na-test na naman yung ano ko. Should I pursue yung back to school o should I just continue and focus on the business? Sa
Parang ano, no,
business
parang
ako.
pinipigilan ka talaga na ano, mag-focus ka na lang dyan sa ano, sa
Oo,
work.
sabi niya.
Huwag mo na tapos. Pero ang ano, ngayon lang ako nakarinig ng agricultural engineering sa UP, no?
Los Baños, yes. UP Los
Ah,
Baños.
yes. Actually, nakapunta na ako dyan, I think 3 times. Maganda talaga yung place for agricultural na courses dun. So, ayan. Thank you so much, Tish, for sharing your journey with us. So, ayan. Pak na pak, beauty and brains si girl. Ayan. Okay, next question natin. Have you ever asked yourself, kaya ko ba to? What was happening in your life at that time?
Kaya ko ba to yung buhay ko ba ang pinag-uusapan natin o yung kaya ko ba to
Pwedeng,
tong freelancing ba?
pwedeng specific din.
Um, Madaming beses, alam mo reality, ito ang reality. When people see us, isasama ko na yung sarili ko, no? When people see us, syempre, ang tagal ko na rin sa freelancing, no? Pag nakita ka nila, sabihin nila, uy, OG, uy, parang, ay, si Miss Tish na yan, eh, ganito yan. So, parang feeling nila, hindi na nagkakamali, feeling nila, hindi na nauubusan ng kliyente, parang napakagaling na and all. Pero, at the end of the day, we're all just the same. Pare-pareho lang tayo. It's just that nauna lang kami. Pero
Mhm.
the struggle, the challenges, it's the same. And yung tanong na, kaya ko ba to? I asked that sa sarili ko a lot of times. Multiple times. And there's this one point in my life na nag-start ako ng agency way back 2009. Nag-start ako ng agency. Nagkaroon ako ng sakit. Um, Di ko alam kung anong, until now, I don't know the diagnosis talaga kung ano nangyari. Pero natutulala ako. Yung parang natutulala ako tapos hindi ko alam kung anong tawag dun sa sakit na yun, honestly. Pero nag-aano ko eh, nahihimatay ako, ah, nalimutan ko yung term. Kasi yung nagkukulang yung oxygen sa utak. Yun yung nangyayari
Mm.
sa akin. So parang may fainting spell, ganyan, ganyan. So
Cause daw
dahil,
nun.
um, hindi ko alam eh, in-explain sa akin ni Kim, matagal na in-explain ng asawa ko, pero hindi ko pa rin naiintindihan. Or my mind refused to take those information anymore kasi hindi
Ayun.
ganun kaganda yung naging experience ko.
Mhm.
Pero at that time, yun yung magi-start pa lang yung agency. And si Kim, yung asawa ko, papasok siya sa trabaho, ako naiiwan sa bahay, tapos tatawagan siya, sabihan, uy, si Tisha, nahimatay na naman, ganito, tapos uuwi siya sa bahay, ganyan. Until he decided to resign from work and to take care of me full time. So, yun yung very scary part. And that's when I asked that dreaded question. Kaya ko ba 'to? Kaya ba namin 'to? Kasi I don't want my husband to throw away years of his career and experience just to support me. And the business is just starting. Nagsisimula pa lang yung business nun. Wala pa kaming nakikitang outcome do sa business. So parang it's a giant leap of faith. So
Mm.
yun. Pero we push through. Yun yung sinasabi nila eh. If you have the right support system, no matter how hard, no matter how difficult, at kahit anong tingin mong imposible, everything will be possible. Kasi alam mo na you're
Totoo.
not alone.
Yes. Laki talagang help nun pag may support system ka sa paligid mo. Tsaka
Yeah.
ang sweet talaga nung nung story na yan. And then, ayan, thank you so much for sharing that dish. How did you overcome yung fear of not being ready enough or good enough? Kasi very common to actually sa lahat, lalo na tayo mga freelancers.
Alin yung I'm not good enough.
Yes. How did you overcome yung fear na yun?
Alam mo yung totoo, hindi ko pa rin siya na-overcome hanggang ngayon.
Mhm. Okay.
That's the truth. And sometimes, yun yung truth na kailangan mong tanggapin. Kasi minsan may mga bagay na hindi mo kailangang kalabanin. You just need to accept that this is that truth in yourself na you need to live with. But if the time comes na you're feeling that way, kaya kami support system eh.
Ganda.
Na kung merong at those times na parang feeling mo I cannot move forward. You don't believe in yourself. Na feeling mo you are alam mo yun yung parang yung time na alam mo sa sarili mo na hindi ka lovable. Hindi ka katanggap-tanggap. Pero may isang tao o may group of people who would tell you, no, kami nga naniniwala sa iyo eh, bakit ikaw hindi? Kasi sometimes it's not yourself who's gonna tell you na you're good enough. Kaya nga no man is an island eh. Sometimes you really need those people to tell you. Medyo batukan ka ng konti, sabihin sa'yo, uy, gaga. Oops, sorry. 'Di ba?
Still,
Ano ka ba? Huwag kang mag-arte-arte dyan. Meron ka pang I'm not good enough at not good enough. Tapos ang sinisingil mo sa kliyente, daan-daang libo. 'Di ba? Minsan kailangan mo yan eh, yung wake-up call. Tapos bigla ka may energize. Parang, oo nga pala, no? So, yun. The short answer to that, talagang dadating at dadating. You just need to make sure that you have the right support system, the right people in your circle who's going to remind you in case you forget.
agree here. Sobra. Kasi, ako, nag-start ako ng freelancing ng mag-isa lang usually. So, ang hirap talaga mag-proceed pag nararamdaman mo yan, tapos wala kang support system. So, talagang maganda tong share mo sa amin na dapat you surround yourself with the right people na mag inspire sa'yo and talagang makakatulong sa'yo na makita yung worth mo, na kaya
Exactly.
mo to.
Ako nga nun,
Maganda.
imagine niyo ako dati. Nag-iisa ako sa paanan ng bundok ni Maria Makiling. Dito kami sa Los Baños eh. I didn't know that
Yes.
there's a freelancing community back then. Nalaman
Talaga?
ko na may freelancing community, it was 2017. 2017, yeah. That's when I met Genesis. 2017, nung malaman ko, meron palang freelancing community. Pero imagine from 2003 to 2017, nag-iisa lang ako pero I have an agency. Inilalaban ko ang hamon ng buhay for 14 years.
Grabe.
Walang social media, wala pang ano, ang Facebook, kakapasok-pasok pa lang ng Facebook dun. Hindi ka naman pwedeng magkuha ng kliyente sa Friendster. So,
Mhm.
so you guys, di ba, parang may MySpace, ano ba naman magagawa ng MySpace? So, i-research niyo po ang mga sinabi ko, mga Jurassic na, ano, but yes, yun yung sinasabi ko na, ngayon, you guys are being supported, everything is, prepared, offered in silver platter. All you have to do is
True.
accept and take it.
Yes,
To be serious
exactly.
about it.
Take action talaga.
Yeah.
and show up. Yan.
True,
Thank
true
you so
yan.
much, Tish. And then next question naman natin is, was there ever a moment when you almost gave up? What kept you going?
Ah, year 2017.
Mm-hmm.
2017. That's when sabi ko sa team ko, hindi ko na kaya. Parang sobra na yung pressure, parang feeling ko I am not, kasi when you're an agency, I mean owner, you're serving two sets of people, your clients and your team. Yung sinasabi nila na pag agency owner, ay wow, agency owner, parang feeling nila, oh, bells and whistles, no. Kami po ang totoong aliping sa gilid. Bakit? Kasi yung ano namin, yung what you call this, yung yes, social, 'di ba? Na parang sinasabi na, uy, wow, parang feeling nila ang yaman-yaman pag agency owner. But no, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, pero hindi. There's a lot of things that goes behind the agency. No?
True.
Akala nyo, sabihin nyo, uy, ang laki-laki ng singil ni madam sa kliyente, tapos ito lang bayad sa amin. Okay. Pag ang client mo hindi nagbayad, pwede bang hindi kita bayadan? No. What I have is the risk. I need to fulfill my promise to you that I will pay you even though the client will not pay me. And I've been owed a lot of money by clients. Naranasan ko na rin na piniratan ng kliyente ko, mga agents ko. I've been through a lot of ups and downs. No, I may not be the best. Hindi ako yung nakapagpalaki ng agency, but I know all the struggles, the ins and outs, the heartaches, the burns. And I went through it. Yung sinasabi ninyo na, ang tawag mo dito, yung parang I almost give up, yun yung nagta-transition na into digital marketing. Parang halos lahat na nag-digital marketing. Tapos kami, nakastock pa rin kami sa real estate. And then, paputyo-putyo yung client who needs virtual assistant. And I didn't have the training. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, 2017 ko lang nalaman na may community eh. 2018, naging certified online business manager ako. Tapos sabi ko sa sarili ko, ay, yun pala yung tawag sa akin. OBM pala ako. I was doing it since 2000 and whatever. Pero what stopped me? My team. Sabi niya, boss, laban natin. Kaya natin to. Hindi tayo susuko, hindi tayo titigil. So, yun yung bumuhay sa akin. Sabi nila sa akin, andito lang kami for you. So, yun yung bumuhay sa akin. Sabi ko, okay. Alright. Sige. Laban natin. Kaya lang, pagdating ng
Correct.
2019, yung pandemic, yun na talaga yung last draw. Kasi I needed to choose between yung health ng bunso ko or the agency. Kasi natakot ako eh. My daughter has asthma eh. May asthma kasi si Nini. So, hindi ako pwedeng basta mag-bet lang dun sa, okay lang yan. Pumunta kami Bicol. Doon kami sa Bicol nagstay sa gitna, sa tabi ng dagat. Dahil sa fear na baka mamaya maapektuhan ng anak ko ng COVID. So, yun.
Grabe, no? Iba talagang epekto ng COVID sa buhay nating lahat. Nakakaloka
Yeah.
siya.
Mm.
Pero talaga yung emphasis mo with yung surrounding the right people, no? Talagang ang evident sa ano mo sa life mo and sa story mo. So, thank you so much for sharing that, Tish. And for my last question for you sa first wave natin, what keeps you grounded on the days when everything feels heavy and overwhelming?
Ako, ito na naman tayo. Sabihin nyo naman sa akin, ng cheesy-cheesy ko.
Hey, go lang, girl.
Kailangan mo bang i-memorize yan? Kung ano nangyayari sa akin. Well, syempre, si God, no? So, whenever na talagang you feel na parang super down ka talaga, yun talaga, siya talaga yung sandigan natin. And, but besides that, yung si Lord, my husband really is my, he's my rock. This is my constant companion. Yun yung tipong hindi niya naiintindihan kung bakit ako nag-iiyak. Pero I just need to be beside him. Yayapusin niya lang ako. Himasin niya lang ako ng ganito. Sasabihin niya lang sa akin. Kaya mo yan. Ikaw pa ba?
Ang ganda.
Para yung ano, alam niyo ba yung spinach ni ano, ni Popeye the Sailor Man?
Yes.
Para ako naka-spinach nun. Parang, uy, wow, pak. Kaya ko na pala. Okay na to. Yan. Laban na ulit. So, yun. Yun, sometimes the answer that you're looking for is staring right in front of you. People look for answers, people look for validation, people look for a lot of things. Pero, yung sagot pala is just right there, beside you, staring at you. Or sometimes, you're neglecting, you're ignoring. If you're a single mom, then that could be your kid. If you're still single, that could be your mom and dad. Kung ulila ka, kagaya ko, that could be your sibling. At kung walang-wala talaga, that could be that friend who's just waiting for you to say, tara, labas tayo. Kailangan kita eh.
Ganda. Iyak na ako. Pero ang ganda ng sinabi mo, Ish. Kasi talagang laking help ng mga people around us. So talagang hanapin nyo yung mga people na magsusupport sa inyo. Kahit anumang pagdaanan nyo sa buhay. Kasi magiging sila, parang charger in life. Ayan.
Yes.
So, thank you so much, Tish. Ito yung first batch sa ating mga questions. And thank you so much. Super interesting ng story mo and lahat ng mga shinare mo sa akin today. So, this time, let's go deeper. So, take it over, Lay.
Thank you, Jabal. First of all, Tish, nakaka-touch. Alam mo, mas kung pinigil yung luha ko kasi ako maiyak dito. Sabi ko, wala pa tayo sa climax. Mamaya.
May climax pa pala.
Same, same. Iiyak na rin ako. Pinipigilan ko lang.
Grabe, parang ang ganda nitong, parang pang Mel Robbins ata yung interview na ganito. Eric, so, hindi kasi natouch ako, lalo na yung, ang galing kasi pareho kayo ng husband mo. Yung husband mo, tinigil niya yung career niya para suportahan ka. Parang wala man lang dalawang isip, ikaw talaga
Wala.
yung una.
Natakot
And,
ako.
oo, di ba?
Natakot. At hindi lang dahil natakot. Natakot din ako sa biyanan ko. Nung sinabi niya sa akin na mag-resign na ako, sabi ko, hala, baka magalit si na mama. Pero, kidding aside. Pero that's really one of the fears. Siyempre,
Mhm.
parang, paano na tayo? What if it fails? Eh, ikaw, regular ka na sa trabaho. Tapos ako, ito, nagsisimula pa lang.
Mm.
Sabi niya sa akin, I know you. You're not gonna let this fail.
Oh.
Spinach na naman to. Wow!
Ang galing naman niya magsalita. Anong zodiac sign niyan?
Aquarius.
Oh, air sign.
Wait, ikaw, Trish, anong sign mo?
Walaan mo.
Leo ka ba? Leo?
Feeling ko parang air eh.
Palagay mo, Libra ka?
Gemini.
No.
Talagang,
Hinulaan eh.
Wait lang, wait
Fire.
lang. Feeling ko talaga fire. Baka Aries ka ba, Tish?
Ano na?
Sagittarius. Ay, hindi
Ay,
siya. Hindi
Scorpio?
siya
Scorpio?
air, hindi rin siya fire. Water, Cancer.
Alam mo, hulaan na natin yung buong
Wait,
12.
Ikaw
Ang
na lang
ibigay
Scorpio?
magsabi
natin.
sa akin, matatapos ko na.
Scorpio.
Oh,
Scorpio
Scorpio
nga.
nga.
Okay, ang galing. Ang galing, pwede palang Scorpio at Aquarius. Ang galing, wala lang. Parang two opposite sign kasi yun sa astrology. Pero, ang galing kasi
23 years na
kayo.
po. Char.
Ang galing kasi pareho kayo. Tapos even ikaw sa daughter mo, yung tipong may growth na yung agency, tapos may clients na. And then, kumbaga parang kung tutuusin, pwedeng ituloy-tuloy yun eh. Tapos itago mo lang sa bahay yung anak mo. Pero you chose to like bring the child dun sa Bicol. So parang that says a lot na you still run the business ng according dun sa values mo, and that's what got you here today. Na until now, ganun pa din yung set of values mo. Kasi I've been hearing a lot about you, and every time, lagi mong sinasabi yon na yung standard sa'yo is yung family talaga.
Yeah.
So, galing.
Time and family. Yan.
Yeah, ang galing.
That for me is one thing that's really, really important. No? And kung meron akong yung mga sinasabi nila na bandwagon or kung meron akong isang bagay na I want freelancers bago man or datihan ng freelancers to realize or to do is for them to rediscover the joy in their success and failure.
Mm.
So, yun yung gustong-gusto ko talaga na ipamulat sa lahat ng freelancers that, sometimes we are blinded. We are blinded with um, being famous, the designation, the status quo, 'di ba? Sino ba may ayaw niyan yung makilala ko, uy, si ganito, si ganyan, 'di ba? We are blinded with the six-figure income, the seven figures, the eight figures. We are blinded with the household name. Sino ba yung kilala when it comes to Facebook ads, online business management? You wanted to be that. And sometimes we are aspiring for a life that we never really wanted or needed. But we thought we do
Mm.
because that's what the norm is telling us. That's what the other people is telling us. Pero in reality, what really sparks joy? Sasabihin nila, I wanted to do this for my family. I want to do this for my mom and dad. Gusto ko madala sila in different places, kaya nagtatrabaho ako ng ganito. But on a daily basis, kumakain ka ba kasabay nila? Are you even spending time? Samahan sila magpa-check up? Yung nanay mo magpapaturo sa'yo ng cellphone. Do you have the energy and patience to teach them? Oh, mami naman, ganito na. Nakita mo yung nanay mo nagti-TikTok. Ma, ano ba, nakakahiya.
Mm.
Pero sabi mo, you're doing this for them. Tapos alam mo yung masakit, by the time that you're ready to provide them the life that you want to give them, sometimes they're no longer there. Kasi the time na dapat nandun ka to give them what you wanted them to have, you're ignoring them, but they're trying to understand you because they love you. And then reality hits. Nagkasakit sila, nawala sila. At yung pinaghandaan mo, hindi mo na kayang ibigay. I applied for passport for my mom. Kasi we wanted to bring her sa Singapore. Last year. Birthday niya, last year. We wanted to bring her. Nagka-problema sa kliyente, natanggal ako sa kliyente. Sabi ko, Nay, postpone muna. Sorry. Kasi hindi rin naman ganun. Tatlo kami magbabiyahe eh. My mom is very understanding. Okay lang yan, anak. Next time ka na. Little did I know that was the last birthday. We found out she has brain tumor and then inilaban namin. She didn't make it. So yung passport, kahit isang tatak, wala kaming nailagay. But I was working really hard because I wanted to give her the life that she never had. I was able to give her a few of it. But I know I have failed her a lot of times. But because she loves me, she didn't make me feel na nagkukulang ako. And I don't want freelancers to have that same faith. Even if hindi sa magulang, sa anak mo. Sabi mo, para sa pamilya mo to. Tapos yung anak mo, kinukulit ka dahil naka-meeting. Anak, meeting si mami, mami, Ana, di ba? I told you when mommy is on a meeting, don't chuchu. But the child just wanted to play with you. You're working from home, sabi mo, I thank you, blessing ang working from home so I can stay with my family. Pero ano nangyayari? You're preoccupied. Mas lalo kang walang time kasi yung trabaho mo nandyan lang. And the time that you're ready, ano na nangyari? Teenagers na. Nakalabas tayo, mami, may lakad kami ng mga barkada ko eh. Wala na. So, yun lang. I guess it just go back to Beer Big Y. Hindi yung Big Y na eme Big Y lang. Yung Big Y mo talaga, why are you doing this? Kasi if you're telling me that you're doing this for your family, then your family needs to come first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yun lang.
Ang ganda nung values mo. I really hope na yung taong makakanood nito would really take this to heart. Kasi naranasan ko yan. Naranasan ko yan na akala ko overworking would give me the life na fulfilling. Pero it turns out hindi. Dami kong na-miss out. So, kaya ngayon, instead of overworking and chasing after the money, ngayon pa lang, iniisip ko na ano ba yung gusto ko nandyan pag may seven figure na ako na pwede ko nang gawin ngayon.
Hmm.
Kasi magugulat ka pag di mo siya inisip. Pag seven figure ka na, biglang hindi pala pwedeng buhay na gusto mo kasi hindi mo siya sinet ng ganun. So,
Exactly.
I love na early pa lang sinet mo na, I mean ngayon, sinet mo na talaga and you're living that life which is leading with value din, di ba? Yan. Bale here, Tish, as a mom, since, di ba, you are working from home, and then may kids ka, may husband ka, mommy ka, mompreneur ka, paano ka nagsiset ng boundaries with your work, sa anak mo, and everything that demands you all at once?
Alam mo, ang hirap na. And ako, sabihin ko sa inyo na hindi pa rin ako perfect. Itating dyan. May time pa din na no matter how hard, no matter how, ang tawag dyan, you're trying to set this, okay, may time blocks ako, and this time blocks, ito yung gagawin ko and all. Minsan, nag-deviate pa din dun sa time blocks na yon. But, meron ako isang rule of thumb. Sunday is family day. So, no matter how busy I could get, kung hindi ako makapag-spend time Monday to Saturday, please forgive me, understand, I need this for us. Kasi syempre, ang Judith at ang Bill, hindi yan nag-aantay sa'yo. Pero Sunday is family day. No work on a Sunday. Bawal buksan ng laptop on a Sunday. Sagrado. At least that one day in 7 weeks, 7 weeks, in 7 days, I could proudly say that this is the time that I'm setting just for my family. Pero yung all others, of course, nandiyan ang calendar, may time blocks yan. Kung anong gagawin mo by a specific set of time. Para alam mo lang. And then adjust lang. Pero that's really important, especially if multiple clients yung hawak mo. No? Client 1, client 2, client 3. Pag napasobrahan client 1, oops, adjust dito. Ganun. Para ma-make sure mo na balance pa din. And time for yourself. Very, very important.
Yes, ang ganda. Kaya pala blooming ka, Tish. Kahit na, ano na, dami mo ng anak, blooming ka
Ay,
pa din. Sunday, hindi siya nag-work.
nagsasabi ka ng totoo. Charot!
Yeah, kasi parang in a way, yung parang for you, yun na yung self-love mo eh. Yung, kasi sabi mo love language, hindi naman love language, parang yun yung most important factor sa'yo, family and time. So, in a way, parang yun na yung pinaka-self-love gesture mo sa sarili mo, which is Sunday, no work day, tas time with your family, which is really, really good.
Yeah. Oh. And then if my budget permits, talagang ano ko, pa-beauty. Pa-beauty.
Mm.
Yung mga glute effect, talagang I make sure na ano, kung may budget kung may extra budget. Kasi,
Mhm.
yun yung reward ko naman sa sarili ko. Kung yung ibang reward nila sa sarili nila is bagong bag, bagong ganito, meron akong dalawang guilty pleasure. One is gadgets. I'm a gadget freak. So, anything, cellphone, headset, power bank, yun ang mga nagpapakilig sa akin. Hindi bulaklak. Yung mga ganang gadgets, yan ang talagang mga nagniningning ang mata ko pag meron mga ganyan. And secondly is, gusto ko when I look at the mirror, I like what I see.
Mm.
And yun yung sa akin. Kasi tumatanda na tayo. So dapat, alam mo yun. And sabi nga nila, kung painting yan, yung clear skin, yan yung good canvas eh. Hindi
Mhm.
pwedeng dalahin ng makeup. At saka, if you're happy and you're smiling, then, kahit wala kang makeup, maganda ka. Char.
Yes, agree.
So,
Yes.
happy lang, happy lang, happy life.
I actually love that you're taking care of yourself kasi hindi to pang discriminate pero may moms kasi na sobrang pagmamahal nila sa pamilya nila, napapabayaan nila yung beauty nila and at the end of the day, syempre may times na nai-insecure sila. Hindi naman
Mm.
may iwasan yun. Kasi in a way, ayoko siyang sabihin pero kasi totoo siya, nagiging pagkukulang sa sarili yun.
Yeah. And if you're
So,
not taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of your family.
mm,
Kasi kung, gaya nan, bawa, may sakit ka, or depressed ka, ganito, what energy would you bring your family?
yes.
'Di ba? Sabi nga,
Okay.
alam di ba sa eroplano, ang sabi sa eroplano, kapag nagkaroon ng plane crash, s- save yourself first before your companion. 'Di ba?
Mhm.
Kasi para matulungan mo sa kanila, kailangan okay ka. Same
Mhm.
thing with this, being a mother.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And also that's how you treat yourself is also how you teach your kids to treat you and to treat themselves. Kasi ikaw yung
Exactly.
tinitingnan nila eh. Yeah, I love that. Okay. For you, Tish, since nandito ka sa journey na to, bukod dun sa, yun nga, iniwan ng asawa mo yung trabaho niya for you, and yung laging naniniwala talaga sa'yo, meron ka pa bang kino-consider na ito yung support for me? What does that look for you like? Masasabi mo, ito talaga yung support para sa akin.
Support in what aspect?
Like for example, how can you say na yung mga mahal mo sa buhay is helping you show up better?
Yan, medyo ayoko tong mga gantong tanungan kasi
Ay,
nabalik tayo sa ano kay um just so you guys know, no. I'm battling grief until now. My mom passed away last year. Kaka 1 year niya lang nung April 6. And it still feels like it's yesterday. And just like my husband, my mom is my support system. Siya yung tipong, yung kung yung asawa ko, yayapos lang ako. Kay nanay, iiyak lang ako. Tapos magkukwento lang ako na magkukwento kahit hindi niya ako naiintindihan. Tapos pag naiyak ako, iiyak din siya. Tapos sabi ko, Nay, ba't ka naiiyak din? Sabi niya, anak, kasi naiiyak ako. Ganyan. Cheering squad, kahit hindi niya naiintindihan. Alam mo yun. So, yun. She's just always been there for me. And then, I'm surrounded with beautiful people. I must say that. Wala kang tulak kabigat. I have my family with me, my kids, no? Mga anak ko, ilang taon na? 17, 20, at saka 22. So, may edad na talaga yung mga anak ko. And, para na silang ano ngayon. Kung dati sila yung pinapaгаlit, ako na yung pinapagalitan nila ngayon. And now, I can speak with them. They could tell me anything. Kahit trabaho yan. Ikukwento ko lang, anak, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. So, hindi ko na kailangan ng kachismisan. Sila na lang yung kachismisan ko. At alam ko yung pagchichismis ko sa kanila, hindi nila ako ilalaglag. And then I have my VBI family, my trifecta. So, I'm also very fortunate that God led me to this two beautiful human being, si Ice at saka si Jab. And sa freelancing, they're like my family sa freelancing world. No? And then they helped me, kaming tatlo, we built a very good community that's now created with love, and the foundation is like really really strong. So yun, my circle is small, but Pati yung kapatid ko, no? Yung kapatid ko siya asawa niya. So, yun yung support system ko. It's small, but it's tight. And that's what matters.
Sobrang ganda nun. Sobrang agree din. Kasi what will you do with a big friend circle na sobrang shallow lang. Nasa surface level lang. So it's so much better to have solid support system.
Yeah. Tsaka yung mga home friend. Yung mga home friends mo. Yun yung
Mhm.
mga type of friends mo na hindi ka lagi magkasama, hindi ka lagi nagkikita. Minsan yung message mo lang pag ano lang, kapag yung, ang tawag mo dito, yung may problema ka lang. Tapos, pagkausap mo sila, parang hindi kayo nagkaan. Parang ganun pa din.
Mhm. Yes, yes. I feel you. May ganun, for sure may ganun din si Erica at si Jobel kasi ako meron. Meron akong ganun. Here, curious kami, Tish, meron ka bang masasabi mong number one na nag-stand out na memory with your kid? Kasi it's your fondest memory as a mom.
Ang hirap naman kasi tatlo yung anak ko. Pag sinabi kong eto, tapos sabihin ng
Baka may
isa, ay mama.
favoritism.
Tagi-isa na lang. Tagi-isa.
Hindi, siguro ano na lang. Alam mo, ang funny, pero very recent lang siya. Very
Mm.
recent lang siya. It was when we decided to have a road trip kasama yung tatlong bata. Tapos parang ano lang kami, parang, tara, sige, sakay tayo sa kotse. Tapos, road trip tayo. Napunta kami ilog. Wala kami dalang pagkain. Yung alam mo yun, basta parang, sige, konundat na lang namin doon. Wala kaming ilog. After ng ilog, pumunta kami ng falls. Tapos, swim-swim lang. Alam mo yun, parang kantahan. On your way doon sa ano, yung anak ko, kinakawayan lahat ng mga nadadaanan nila, pati yung mga motorista. Kasi, very jolly yung mga anak ko eh. So, pagkasama mo talaga sila, parang mga lokaret kami magkakasama. Pero, why was the fondest memory? Kasi, when we got home, hiwa-hiwalay na ulit kami. Si Kuya babalik ng Alabang, si Kate babalik ng Kalamba, and then si Nini kasama namin. But that same day, I received a message from the three of them. Sabi ng panganay ko, Nak, Ama, thank you po. Solid. Solid yung ano yung pinuntahan natin. Tapos si Kate naman, Man, saya. Ulitin natin. So, those things, no, na napakasimple. Pero coming from teenagers, that meant a lot. Knowing that they actually enjoyed that day, maghapon lang kami eh. And it's not fancy at all. Hindi siya fancy. Hindi siya yung tipo nagpunta kayo sa kung saan mamahalin. Ilog lang ang pinuntahan namin. Parang 20 pesos pa nga lang yata ang entrance doon. Pero they enjoyed it. So, ibig sabihin, they enjoyed the company. They enjoyed
Ah,
the moment.
yes.
And
Mm.
that's most important. Ibig sabihin, you don't need to go to those fancy places. You just need to be together and enjoy every moment.
Sobrang ganda nun. Kasi totoo, ako din, looking back, wala naman akong parang pakialam kung gaano kagarbo yung pupuntahan. More like, sinong kasama mo that would make it memorable, not the
Yes.
place. Kasi parang the place is just a tool for you to bond. Pero like, yung gagawa ng bond, kayo-kayo pa din.
Yeah, oo. Kasi naranasan ko mag-travel, ang tawag dito, nagpunta kami ng ibang bansa. Yan. Nag-enjoy sila, yes. Oo, nag-enjoy sila. Pero, parang mas nag-enjoy sila dun sa simpleng punta sa ilog
Mhm.
at sa falls. So, yun.
Thank you. Ito na, last question coming from me. What's one thing na gusto mong magkaroon yung anak mo or lumaki to be? Yung parang value, more on the value na you want them to grow up to be.
Oh, the value, hindi yung ano. Meron kasi akong, ang tawag mo dito. Meron akong tinatawag na RAK, RAK, no? Sa asawa ko pag sinabi ko, pa, nag-rock ako. That means it's random act of kindness. So, ano yung random act of kindness? It's like doing those little things that's gonna make people smile. And you didn't know that actually created a big impact. Akala mo it's just little, pero hindi mo alam it actually created an impact. I'm gonna give you an example. There's a freelancer who sent me a message years ago. She sent me a message. And then, when she sent me that message, parang ang tanong niya yata sa akin is, um, pa, will I survive as a freelancer na sa tabing dagat? Parang ganun yata. And then back then, nandun ako sa Bicol ako nun eh. So parang, okay, yes, ano. So I shared her some insights, ganyan. The normal reply, ganun, ganun. And then a few years after that, this lady became a household name. Hindi ko na sabihin kung sino, but became a household name. Pumutok yung pangalan niya sa freelancing. She's earning millions of pesos. And then, nagkaroon kami na parang bonding time kasi sumama sila sa bahay. Tapos parang ano, kwento-kwentuhan. Sinabi niya, you know what? Um, Nagtataka ako bakit she's very fond of me. Sabi niya, you don't remember po, no? Sabi ko, hindi, ano? Sabi niya, I sent you a message years ago. And when I was sending you a message, I was on my way back to my hometown. Umiiyak. I don't have anything. I only have parang kung magkano lang yung pamasahe niya. And she didn't know what she's gonna do. Pero I told her that yes, you can make it. And she was crying. She's already crying when she sent me that message. Tapos ako naman, parang, oh talaga? Na-curious ako. Parang, really? Baka naman eme lang to. Binalikan ko yung very first message niya. Sabi ko, ay, oo nga no. Minessage mo pala ako. Sabi niya, yes. And that message helped me a lot. And it actually helped me to be that person that I am right now. So, parang sa akin, parang, ay, wow. Hindi mo pala alam na those little things that you do for people, no? It actually means a lot. So, yun. Kaya sabi ko, I want my kids to do random act of kindness. Yung tipong kahit na, alam mo sa grocery, yung tipong may madami kang binibili, tapos sila konti lang ang bibilin. Pauunahin mo and then it's gonna make them smile. That means a lot.
Ang ganda nun, Tish. Sobrang ganda. Kasi, aside dun sa, kumbaga, aside dun sa mapapangiti yung tao, sila din, nagiging fond memory din yun. Kasi may times na hindi mo malilimutan yung racks just
Yeah.
because it's fun.
Yeah. And then, tsaka, ito, example lang. Ang tawag dito, I'm gonna give you an example. Nasa palengke kami. Nasa palengke kami. Tapos yung matanda, kulang ng I think 5 pesos yung pera niya dun sa binibili niyang gulay. Sampalingon na ako sa kanya. So, alam mo yung tinitinan niya talaga, wala na talaga. Sabi ko sa babae, so, kasi miss, i-add mo na lang sa akin yung kulang ni nanay. Tapos paglingon niya sa akin, parang, paglingon niya sa akin, um, alam mo yung parang maluha-luha pa. So, ay, ining, naku, salamat, ganyan, ganyan. So, ako naman, parang, nay, okay lang po, 5 pesos lang naman yan. Sige po, ganyan, ganyan. So, alam mo kung anong nangyari? Yung tindera, binigyan si nanay ng eco bag. Sabi ng tindera, sige po, nay, wag niyo na pong bayaran ng eco bag. I mean, those little things. Nakita nyo, parang you did this to this woman, the tindera was so social, no? The tindera showed, so yung tindera, nagbigay din ng freebie kay nanay. So, na-influenced yung tao sa paligid. And I hope we do that. Oh, we do those little things kasi you don't know what one person is going through. And that one random act of kindness can definitely make a difference.
Thank you. Sana yung viewers natin makakita nito. I-implement din nila to. Kasi masaya talaga siya as in masaya siya kasi hindi mo alam yung random acts of kindness is a very small thing for you but it's really really big for that person. Tapos hindi ka niya malilimutan.
Yeah, oo.
Yun. And then that's
May,
all from me.
may gusto lang pala akong i-share. Kasi
Hmm.
medyo related din dito sa random acts of
Mm-hmm.
kindness. Kasi may nabasa akong comment kagabi lang talaga. I-scroll lang ako sa TikTok. And then may isang commenter doon, may shinare siya sa isang post, sabi niya, common daw sa kanya yung binabayaran niya yung kape ng next person sa kanya sa drive-thru.
Mhm.
Tapos, ang reason daw ba't daw niya ginagawa yun kasi feeling daw niya, yung next person na makakatanggap ng free coffee, gagawin din
Mm.
sa next person. So, one time, yung barista na nag-serve dun sa may window, sinabi sa kanya na usually daw, tumatagal daw ng 3 to 9 cars yung
Yung
ripple effect
free.
na yon.
Mm.
Yes. So, pasa-pasa talaga siya. So, super ganda ng message na yan.
Yes.
That's so nice. That's so nice. Thank you for sharing, Jabal. Yun yung for me. Next naman na magte-take over si Erica. Siya pa yung maghuhukay ng pwede mo pang i-share sa amin.
Ayan, thank you, Lay. Thank you. Nag-enjoy ako doon sa mga shinare mo earlier. Parang um to also give you an idea and everyone here, parang before we hop into this call, parang wala akong expectations regarding the answers, but ang gaganda ng mga sagot mo. Tapos parang, basta. Baka mamaya maiyak na din ako. Char. Hindi. So anyway, yeah. You mentioned earlier regarding what yung bigger why or yung biggest why natin individually. So parang if you want to add something, siguro this is the perfect time kasi parang yung initial question ko is what did success really mean to you before and how did that change over time? So medyo
Ah.
personal na to kasi kanina general.
Ako, 2000 siguro mga 2007, ganyan. May nakikita na akong sa Odesk. Yung Odesk, nag-try din kasi ako sa Odesk. I think Odesk started 2005 eh.
Mm.
So mga 2007 yan, ganyan, bago ako mag-agency. So nakikita ko tong mga parang mga agency. Meron kasi doon sa Odesk, yung parang agency. Tapos nakikita
Yeah.
ko ang dami nilang mga tao under the agency. Sabi ko, once I do this, I wanted to be the household name. Yun yung sabi ko. Yung pag sinabing certain service, ang may isip agad nila, Tish Pasag or Ali Pasag. Ali Pasag kasi yung ano ko eh. So, si Ali ang may isip nila. Yun yung, for me, yun yung success para sa akin. It's not even the monetary eh. Yung ano, yung household name to be famous. Ang favorite ko nun si Erin Blasky. I don't know if you guys know her. Erin Blasky, yun yung ano, siya yung parang ano mo tawag dito, parang girl crush ko. Na pag binanggit mo sa akin si Erin Blasky, kinikilig ako kasi talagang, oh my God, she's Erin Blasky. So gusto ko yun. Parang gusto ko maging kilala sa buong Pilipinas, sa freelancing world. Gusto ko maging kilala ko. And then, after that, that's when you realized, hindi pala yun. That's not what success is for me. It's no longer that for me. Hindi na yung income, hindi rin yung six-figure income. Sa akin, it's having that contentment, no? Na even if I have this, I'm still grateful. Even I don't have seven-figure income, kung may six-figure ako, as long as I am providing for my family, no? And then meron kaming extra for our wants and needs, that's more than enough for me. But I have time and freedom. Kasi I don't want to be locked in a box. I don't want to be boxed anymore. Na kahit I'm doing freelancing, I can't get out of that box. Bakit? Kasi I have a lot of restrictions. Then I need a six-figure income. I need this. I need to prove people that this is who I am. I need this, and that. Success for me is being able to be that person na ikaw talaga without pretension. Now you don't even care if I fail. I don't even care if people see me making mistakes because I'm confident of who I am, of what I can do, and of who I have become. Kasi pag wala kang pretensions, then you're free. Free sa kung ano sasabihin ng ibang tao. Free sa kahit ano because you're contented and you know that you're happy. Kaya, kiber. Kung ano man ang meron dyan sa paligid, kiber, dead ma. As long as I'm happy and I'm not stepping on other people's business and I play my game fair and square, I'm all good.
Ganda, ganda. So parang more on ano siya eh, defining success in parang what does success mean to us internally rather than externally in a way. Tapos yung confidence comes from, ayun nga,
Within.
yeah, di ba? Ganda. Sige. Curious.
Bakit ni Erica? Ganda.
Hala. Curious kami, what's something na you wish a lot of people or sige, yung viewers neto knew about being a mom and having a career that you're proud of? Kasi parang hindi madalas na pag-uusapan na parang minsan front upan pa nga na may work yung, kunwari may anak ka na tapos mag-work ka pa rin. Kasi somehow yung gender parang roles, parang dapat ano ka lang, housewife or ganyan. So, ayun, what's something that you wish more people know about that?
Um, I'm not sure if this is the answer to your question, no? Pero, ang nag-stuck sa akin dun sa sinabi mo is, yung sa bata, no? If your kid would see you and be inspired with what you do, no? I think that's the ultimate goal. Kasi, like for example, no? Yung anak ko dati, pag tinanong yung ano, pag tinanong, ang sasabihin nung ano, nung teacher, uy, bakit wala si mami mo? Oh, because my mom is working for us, for our family. That means your kid understand. Pero hindi pwede na hayaan mo lang yun na ganun. No? So, siguro, balik tayo, medyo nawala ako doon sa question mo. Ano ang ulit yung question?
What's something na you wish more people or like more moms know about like parang yung pagsasabay ng being a mom and also having like a career that you're proud of?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yun, no? Yung sinabi ko kanina, that's the end point na, no? Kapag yung anak mo, they wanted to be a freelancer, like yung ibig sabihin, you've done a good job. Kasi they felt you, and at the same time, nagawa mo yung kailangan mong gawin for the family, no? If they see that, like for example, ako yung panganay ko, he wants to be an agency owner. 22 years old na yan, ah. He wants to be an agency owner. Bakit? Because he sees that I was there and at the same time, nakapag-provide ako sa family. And if that kid wants the life that you gave them, wants your life, meaning you did a great job. Now, anong gusto kong malaman ng mga mom or ano yung, I'm just gonna say this, no? Ano yung magic trick or secret, no? It's living in the now, in the present. Kasi lagay yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, di ba? No? A lot of people, they're stuck with their past. I'm doing this, nag-work hard ako because of the trauma I had in the past, because of the hardship that I don't want my kids to have. You're not living in the present, you're living in the past. Somehow, pinupunuan mo yung mga pagkukulang ng nakaraan mo. And some of us are living in the future. I'm doing this kasi gusto ko pagdating ng ganitong panahon, I'd be able to give this. Pero ano dapat? You live in the present. You have enough money? That's good. Enough to provide for your family? That's good. but make sure that you have time. Because time is the ultimate culprit. Time will rob you of your joy, time will rob you of your youth, your strength, everything. Kasi time is that something that once lost, you can never get it back. Pera pag nawala, kaya mong palitan. Pero ang time, pag nawala yan, no matter how hard you try, you can never get it back. So let's stop thinking about money. Let's stop thinking. Sabi niyo sa, nasasabi mo lang yan kasi ganito, ganyan, ganyan. No? Hindi. Pag tinignan niyo ang bank account ko, baka mas malaki pa ang laman ng bank account niyo kaysa sa akin. Pero yung oras ko sa pamilya ko, intact. I have lots of it. At yun kaya ko ipagmalaki. And because of that time, I can say that I am truly happy. Genuinely happy. And I'm not wearing a mask na nakangiti sa harap niyo pagtalikod na iyak na.
Ang
Yes.
ganda. Kasi yun yung, for me, yun yung true definition of rich. Kasi yung iba, yung word na rich, nakatay lang siya dun sa monetary value. Pero your life feels like hell. Pero ang totoong definition of a rich life is the goal that you set for happiness and success. Kasi
Yes.
magkadikit yun eh. You
Kaya
cannot
nga,
call yourself a successful person kung di ka masaya.
kaya nga rediscover joy in your success and failure.
Ganda.
Ayan, since we're in the conversation about time, what is something na parang you would want to say to a mom, hopefully ko sinong nagle-listen dito, na gustong mag-start ng something for herself, but ang feeling niya is either too late or parang masyadong risky to like go for it. What's something that you would want to say?
What would be, I mean, if you're thinking that it's risky to try this now, or if you're thinking that it's too late, kung too late na siya, will you still gamble of losing more time because you're not gonna try it? Given na, late na eh. So gusto mo pa na mas late na late na late na late na late? 'Di ba? So kung late ka na, aba, humabol ka na. Go na, 'di ba? Now, if you're thinking naman that this is something that's too risky that you're afraid to try, well, girl, it's not gonna wait for you. And if you're just gonna let this pass, na miss out mo yung opportunity. And then there's one big question that's gonna haunt you forever. Alam niyo kanyung question na yun?
Ano yun?
What if?
What?
Yes, right?
Yeah.
It will haunt you forever. What if I tried it? What could have happened? 'Di ba? So, anong gusto mo? Matakot ka dun sa risk and be stuck with the what ifs? Or you try it? There's a chance that you're gonna win or lose. If you win, well and good. If you lose, you've learned a very valuable lesson that nobody will teach you because experience is your best teacher. Yun yung nag stuck dito at saka dito. Yung mga nababasa sa libro, wala yan.
Yeah.
Yung napapanood, wala yan. Pero yung naranasan mo, and yung pinakamasakit, yun na nag stuck dito at dito.
Ganda. So,
Awkward
parang,
silence, no?
hindi kasi parang, hindi atay ko may kasunod pa ba? Pero, yeah. Hindi, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Parang, ano it's a matter of gambling, whether you like, you go for it, you waste more time, you live with what if. Parang, what is the, parang, end game na parang, okay sa'yo, like, to live with. Parang, ano yung future na parang, okay, parang kaya mong nakalimutan ko tuloy yung word. Basta parang ganon. Yung future na kaya mong panindigan in a sense. So, yun. Anyway, curious ako, ito na, tungkol na ulit back to you. What would be the one thing that you want to tell your past self from few years ago, yung nagsisimula ka pa lang?
Kapit lang.
Very straightforward eh.
Diba? Kapit lang. There's a lot of things that's, you know, gonna come your way. Kasi, there's a lot of times na parang gusto ko nang bumitaw. No? Madaming pagkakataon na parang, ay, is this the life that I want? Is this really what I need to do? Pero kapit lang, self. Kaya mo yan. Walang hindi ibibigay sa'yo na hindi mo kayang pagtagumpayan.
Yes, agree. Ayan. So actually, nasa last question na tayo. So eto na, general question, what's a message that you would want to leave for the viewers, for the other moms here who feel invisible, who feel unheard or unsure if feeling nila they are not, they are doing enough ba or not enough, or parang enough ba sila as a person, ganyan.
Speak up. Raise your hand and tell them. Because no matter how hard you scream, no matter how loud you scream inside, if nobody's hearing it, you're wasting your time and energy. If you feel that you're not being listened to, if you feel unheard, if you feel that they're not treating you right, tell them. Kasi ang masakit doon, sometimes you think na people are ignoring you, the people are, they don't understand you. Pero ang totoo, they're just waiting for you to ask for help. They didn't know how to approach you because already created this barricade, and it's not letting them in nor letting yourself out. You go out there, you talk to the people you love, the people you think who would understand you. Talk to your husband, talk to your mother, talk to your kids. Tell them how you feel. Because you'd only get the freedom, no, in the true happiness once everything, no? Kasi everything that you're feeling right now, that's a baggage. You need to take all the baggage out. Kasi, pero think of it as a container, no? Your whole body yourself is a container. If you are filled with all these baggages, all these negativities, no, that you're carrying in your shoulder, hanggang dito na. And if God wants to give you a blessing, how do you think will you be able to receive that if hanggang dito na yung dala mong baggages? So you need to take it out. Remove. Free yourself from all those baggages. Para if there's come a time that God will provide you all these blessings, you can accept it with open arms. Kasi Lord, I have enough space for all these blessings. So pour it in. Give it to me. I can handle it.
Ayan, ang ganda. Wala akong favorite na sagot mo kasi lahat favorite. Ay, mali pala. Wala akong mapipiling isa kasi lahat favorite ko. Ang ganda. So, yeah, ayun. For the next part, Lay will take over naman. Ayan. So, thank you so much, Tish.
Thank
Ayan.
you. Di ko nga alam, parang wala akong malagay na recap. Ang ganda nga kasi lahat.
Di ba? Maganda lahat.
Parang
Panoorin na lang nila ulit.
out. Pero ito, yung for me, yung top 3 na nag-instill sa akin is yung number 1, no man is an island. So, pag maganda yung support system mo, kahit ano talaga kakayanin mo. Kasi iba yung feeling na may naniniwala sa'yo. Kahit isa. Kahit isa. So, next is yung random acts of kindness na wala namang reason, kaya nga random siya. Random acts of kindness. Pero it makes parang it makes other people's day, tapos hindi mo alam ang laki pala ng impact na nagagawa. And then, may ripple effect siya doon sa mga taong nakakita. It inspires them to do better things. Ang nangyayari tuloy, nakakagawa ka ng parang maganda since hindi lang naman isang beses nangyayari yung racks. Parang it's something na magugulat ka ginagawa na lang nung ibang tao because they see you do that. Tapos paulit-ulit na lang siya. And then, yung third is yung time, I would say na the most expensive thing that you cannot buy. Kasi pagka nawala na siya, kahit si Elon Musk, hindi niya afford yung time. For now, wala pa tayong time machine. Pero like, 'di ba? Like ngayon, wala pang nakaka-afford nun na pag nawala, hindi mo na talaga mababalikan. So, everything, even the decision making, magandang to take risk din yung time and to spend more time with the things that you love doing and people you love the most. Ang ganda kasi na-touch ni Tish lahat. If na-touch ni decision making, kahit di naman natin tinanong, nandun siya yung sa time, 'di ba? Attach yung decision making sa
Masyado
time.
niyang ginalingan. I
Yeah,
love
masyado
it.
niyang ginalingan. Teka, wala pa kami pambayad ng talent fee. Parang ang galing. Thank you so much. Jabel, go na. It's your turn.
Yes. So, ayan. Thank you so much, Tish, sa yung mga shinare sa amin today. So, mga 5 times ako nagpigil ng luha dito, no? Habang nag-discuss kayo dyan sa,
Kaya ba
sa
may
mga
paano,
tanong.
pa-off cam?
Nag-off
Feeling ko
kami,
yun.
nagpunas muna. Pero ayan, promise, nakakaiyak talaga itong mga lessons na shinare mo sa amin. Tsaka yung stories na yun, syempre. Marami kami natutunan, kaming mga single pala. And of course, syempre, yung mga moms, no, na makapanood nitong podcast episode na to. So, before we let you go, saan ka ba namin pwedeng i-follow? May mga upcoming projects ka ba, programs this season?
Yeah, we have AVBI. So I would like to invite everybody sa AVBI. You can check out Next Level Freelancers community. So I can share with Lay, with these three beautiful ladies and link sa free community namin, so you can join, and like, so you can see how it is to become a next level freelancer and also to become a systems driven freelancer. Yeah, you guys can follow me on Facebook, Tish Pasag. So yun, makita nyo lang ako doon, pakalat-kalat lang sa Facebook. And yeah, I think that's it. AVBI, Tish Pasag, VBI, win.
Okay, thank you so much, Tish. So, ito-flash na lang natin sa ating screen ang mga need nyo i-follow ng mga socials ni Tish and ang kanyang business. So, thank you ulit, Tish, for being with us today, and to all the moms listening. We see you, we appreciate you, and we love you. Please don't forget to follow our podcast and our page, MJN Social Suite, on all platforms. We share social media tips for freelancers and entrepreneurs. That's it for today. Big hugs and happy Mother's Day ulit, mga mama. Thank you!